Pretend you didn't see a thing because the journey ahead is about to take an even stranger turn. So let's get started right away. This video is made for educational purposes and contains significant original text commentary. Whoops, in this case, who's going to pay the insurance? It's good that all of them are fine.
Но нам повезло. Хера себе. Здравствуй, жопа, Новый год.
I know the frustration of biking in the snow.
Look how deep this is. Look how deep this is.
Luckily, he is okay.
See, if I was on the KTM now.
I love when people help them. Respect. Whoops, the driver is so lucky. Glad nobody was seriously injured.
My big fat
Well done, bro. He tried to avoid the collision until the end. No, this is why you don't drink and drive, everyone.
La principe des bras qu'il est dans les tours. Voilà, bien vu. Hop, 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 hop.
Ah ouais. Putain, oh là là.
On peut le faire.
Il a tapé. Ah oui, il m'a mis au bout.
Il est dans les tours. Ah, bien vendu. Hop, 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 hop. Ah ouais.
Well, bro gave himself a pit maneuver. Glad no innocent people were hurt. Oh my, that is so scary. Fortunately, no one was injured. Although it appears that the Hyundai has entered the lane, I believe that truck drivers should check their blind spots. No way. Seems the SUV was stolen. Everyone is okay. No, never going too fast for those road conditions. It can lead to losing all traction and panic. Whoops, this means that even with a green light, you still need to be aware of your surroundings. Wow, glad this dashcam owner did send this to the local police so they could use it or send it to the people's insurance. Oh no. Driving pretty fast and doesn't appear to see that the car or even attempt to brake. Look over your shoulder, man. This is the reason why rear view mirrors were invented. What are they doing? Can't comprehend these behaviors. Elevated structures such as bridges and overpasses freeze more quickly than roadways. Exercise extra caution when approaching and driving on these surfaces. Police attempted to stop the van, which was also on cloned pallets, but the vehicle accelerated away at a speed. Luckily, it hit a stinger device and was finally brought to a stop on the hard shoulder. Don't do that, man. Running a red light can result in legal consequences, including fines, points in your driver's record, and increased insurance premiums. Drivers, unless we recognize the importance of daily inspections, wheel derailment will go away. Oops, guess they assumed the Chevy would slow down for them and they could squeeze in. This incident happened in Docklands, Australia. No one was injured. Familiarize yourself with emergency procedures if your vehicle stalls on the tracks. Most crossings have emergency contact information, and drivers should be prepared to quickly evacuate the vehicle. Before crossing railroad tracks, stop, look both ways, and listen for approaching trains. Trains can approach quietly. Whoops, sometimes you have to take a detour, but there is no way. Do not imitate this. This happened 12/26/2023 on this guy's way to work. It should have a sensor that should be incorporated into the dashboard so that the driver would know if the load was raised or lowered. Luckily, the car behind kept a safe distance. Understandably panicked after passing the stop line. Glad he's fine. Glad it was a miss in any case. Do not imitate this car. This happened on December 15th, 2023 in Indiana on the I-64. Luckily, no one was injured. Who is at fault? Let me know your opinion in the comments below. Everyone, maintain a consistent and controlled speed throughout the curve. No, don't overtake that on the curve. Oh dear, thankfully there were no collisions with other vehicles. Remember to drive safely on snowy roads, folks. Everyone, refrain from entering an intersection during the yellow-red transition. Wait until the light turns green before proceeding to avoid running a red light. He was definitely distracted. Stay present in the moment and avoid letting your mind wander, man. Wow, how lucky he is! Fortunately, he was able to dodge the truck. I'm not even sure what the driver was trying to do. Do not imitate this. Oops, thankfully they are okay. This is why you should approach intersections at controlled speeds.
And we just heard from our colleague Raja.
Don't drink and drive. It's a responsibility to ourselves and others.
We just heard from our colleague Raja.
She was talking about how things had changed.
When passing a truck, do so on the left side or whenever possible. Never linger in the truck's blind spot. Oh dear, yield to vehicles with a right-of-way and avoid making turns that would violate these rules. Do not imitate this. Who is at fault? Let me know your opinions in the comments below. And a bit of skill or luck, the driver managed to regain control. Whoops! Hopefully the driver learns a valuable lesson, and this is the end of it. It makes sense to constantly check your mirrors when operating a truck. Check the mirror first, it's crucial for safety, especially while changing lanes, positions, turning left or right. A Florida man leading a Florida Highway Patrol trooper on a high-speed chase on an expressway near Tampa. was ultimately forced to turn himself into the officer. Man, stay calm and have a patient driving attitude. If you notice erratic driving from nearby cars, be prepared for sudden lane changes or swerving. This is the same as running a red light or a stop sign. 6 points off your driver's license and a fine if you get caught. Oh dear, choose your path over the tracks carefully to prevent getting stuck. No one was hurt. If you are driving a larger vehicle, such as a truck with a long wheelbase, ensure that your entire vehicle can clear the tracks before attempting to cross. I can't believe that they don't step on the brakes in such situations. Hope the drivers drive as cautiously as they can, even though I'm aware that large cargo vehicles find it quite difficult to stop suddenly. The larger vehicle, the more mandatory training on driving and vehicle management and punishment must be provided. Oh my, thankfully there were no injuries. He is fine. Who is wrong in this situation? You decide. Hey bro, don't cut off the other vehicles when changing lanes. Stay focused on the road and avoid distractions, bro. Be prepared for sudden stops by having your foot hovering over the brake pedal. This is a similar situation. The snow is so Oh no! Hopefully someone will alert him. Slow down, everyone. Seriously, how does rolling coal work? How do you think they make their car do that? I would be furious if my car was damaged in this way. Hope they can work things out nicely. Do not cut across multiple lanes to make a left turn. Such maneuvers can be unpredictable and increase the risk of a collision. Be cautious of vehicles that may run red lights or fail to yield oncoming. Luckily, there were no collisions. If you do miss an exit, remain calm. Most highways have alternative routes or opportunities to turn around and correct your course. Do not imitate this. Thankfully, the incident was not severe and there were no injuries. Slow down as the traffic suddenly stopped, everyone. Whoops, abrupt movements can surprise other drivers.
Камера на 60.
make it a habit to signal well in advance of your intended lane change. Before driving, know the clearance height of your truck, including any loads on trailers. Choose routes with adequate clearance for your vehicle. Maybe bad road design has caused this problem. At least nobody was seriously injured. That is scary. At least everyone is all right. Wow, though this was going to be worse. Thankfully, everyone is okay. Ensure you have a clear line of sight before attempting to overtake. Don't overtake on narrow, winding roads, especially near embankments. If you had simply leaned the bike over more, you would have made it around the corner no problem. Glad he's okay. Whoops, this is why we need to wear helmets. Luckily, he is fine. Oh dear. Bravo! Outstanding pursuit driving from this officer. No one was hurt. Return your license. Changing lanes is not allowed in the tunnel. Guys, ease off the gas when they overtake.
Today's shopping choice.
Retard.
This biscuit with a fresh cracked Canadian egg and savory sausage.
Oh dear, luckily the driver was able to brake the car in time. Don't overtake curves when the road is wet. Ideally, activate your turn signal at least 5 to 7 seconds before you initiate the lane change. This makes ample time for other drivers to be aware of your intentions. Only overtake if you can do it safely. Anyway, I hope everyone drives well. And this is the same case. Patience is crucial for safe driving. Use turn signals to communicate your intentions to other drivers, bro. Signal your intent in advance to get drivers behind you time to react. Thankfully, there were no injuries. Surely there must have been a guardian angel. Having the sun in his eyes and the building blocking his line of sight to the left prevented him from even seeing the other car. Periodically test your emergency brake to ensure it functions correctly, folks. As you see brake lights ahead or notice a slowing of the vehicle, prepare to adjust your speed accordingly. Before changing lanes, always check your blind spots. Turning on your signal is not a substitute for physically checking your blind spot. Let's subscribe, like, and hope there's less collisions in the upcoming video. And enter number 1 in the comment section below if you enjoy our videos. Well, looks like the Toyota was at fault. Who do you think is wrong? There are many vehicles stuck while crossing the track because of low ground clearance, so be careful, guys. No one was hurt. Man, pay attention to flashing lights, barriers, and audible signals indicating an approaching train. Do not imitate this. Oh my, what do you think is causing this problem? Brake failure or drinking? No one got hurt. Luckily, the van just dented the bumper. It was like an armored truck.
Sunny and windy, temperatures fall into about 50 degrees. Tomorrow night.
What is going on? Pray that everyone is okay. I'm still trying to figure out how they did it. Anyway, no one was injured. Well, it might be a good idea to operate the clutch a little more carefully. I believe that the driver's license of 2 individuals should be revoked in this case. Oh my, seems the car brakes failed. Thankfully, all of them are fine. Oh my, what is he doing? Don't do that, man. Oh no, driving too fast for conditions. Pay more attention, man. Oh no. Anticipate changes in traffic flow and be prepared for sudden stops. Anyway, nobody was hurt. Well, the key thing about a Tesla in the snow is to avoid using the ADAS, or at least be highly aware of its limitations. Well, when approaching a stopped or slowed vehicle, brake smoothly and gradually. Oh, slow down, mate. Some insurance providers may offer discounts for using winter tires during the winter season, so change to winter tires when it snows. That is scary. Fortunately, no one was injured.
Они вон вдвоем только что, как они, господи, ужас. Огнетушитель-то есть, может, мужикам огнетушитель?
You can try equipped with ADAS features like automatic emergency braking, AEB, or collision warning systems to enhance safety. Ensure you get enough sleep before embarking on a journey. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night, especially if you have a long drive ahead. Before changing lanes, check your side mirrors to be aware of the traffic behind you. Do not imitate this. Wow, that was the quickest and best pit maneuver I've ever seen. Well done, officer. Everything happened so quickly. Luckily, no one is hurt in this case. Everyone, remember, securing a cargo carefully reduces the possibility of goods shifting, which helps to prevent incidents. There was not one moment where I could have predicted what was going to happen next. At least everyone is fine. Exercise additional caution when changing lanes in heavy traffic. Congested conditions require extra attention. Thank you for watching videos from start to finish. Share your favorite moment in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, please show your appreciation by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. See you next video.